Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Of course, my name is ActionPacked, and I'm back here giving you guys episode 6 of Wishlist Wednesdays. Today, we are going to be covering your perk ideas that were discussed in the previous video's comment section. And if you guys aren't familiar with the series, basically we just discuss your guys' ideas, as well as mine, in every single episode for Treyarchs' next zombie game. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, then just wait until the end of this video and I will tell you what ideas, or at least the type of ideas that you need to comment on down below in the comment section, and you'll be able to have a chance to get featured in the next episode. If you guys want more information about the series, like the schedule, upload times, and stuff like that, all of that is in the description down below. But anyways, let's get right into your perk ideas. Starting with idea number 4, we have Christian Swagrero, and he says Teleportaton, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. But anyways, he says this would cost 9,000 points because it would be a very beefy kind of perk, so he's trying to put a limitation on it by putting 9 grand for points. And he says once the perk is purchased for 9 grand, you will receive a wristwatch that looks like the Gerst device from Black Ops 1. It will allow you to teleport to 3 assigned places in a given map, and these places can be anywhere and you can teleport to them at any time. Some of the limits on this perk would include not teleporting on boss rounds, and after 2 deaths you will lose the perk. So I think this has a good amount of limitations, maybe even more limitations may be necessary considering how strong this perk is. For idea number 3, we have Evil Pup, and he says his idea is Evil Up, and I wonder if that's a coincidence or not. It seems very interesting. But anyways, he says that it would cost 3,500 points, and it would make your screen red all the while making you go on a rampage. However, the rampage ability must be enabled to actually, go on a rampage. So this would allow you to get a one-shot, one-knife kill, and or I should say you would be able to get one-shot kills, one-knife kills, and you would also take no damage while the rampage is going on. And this would last for 6 minutes at a time, and you can only enable it 3 times per game. So I think this is a very solid idea. There's a lot of good limitations on it, and I think the pricing is good. It's got a good name. It even coincides with the creator's name. So I think this is a very solid idea. There's really not much I can add on to it, but I would very much love to see this in the game. And funny enough, Greg Bellata actually came up with a similar idea, so I believe you deserve an honorable mention. But anyways, I think it's a great idea, and I'd really enjoy seeing it in Treyarch's next zombie game. Idea number 2 comes to us by Full Force Gamer, and he says his idea is called Sonic Boost. This is where you would use it and you would jump from a high location by dolphin diving, which would result in a burst of air shattering all the zombies' heads within a certain radius. Now, if you do a regular jump from a high location, this would cause a burst of air to bounce you off the ground, and it would actually bounce you higher than where you originally came from. So every time, I don't know how this would work exactly, but maybe if you kept bouncing, you would just get higher and higher and higher, or maybe it just bounced once or twice and you got higher each time, and then if you went high enough, maybe if you fell from that height, you would actually die. So you would kind of have to be real strategic with where you're going to land, and that would be a really interesting perk to see in the game. In position number 1, we have Bri Bros, and they have an idea for Patriotic Painkiller. This would cost 10 grand in points. The theme song would be the Team America movie theme song, which is the America Fuck Yeah song if you didn't know. Once you buy the perk and then you die, you would be able to come back in a patriotic way, such as eagles would fly out of nowhere and grab zombies around you and then drop them to their deaths. You would get an American flag that deals a 1-hit damage to zombies, so you'd be able to kill them with 1 hit. Fireworks will randomly come out of nowhere, pick zombies up, bring them very high up into the sky, and they'll explode, and obviously they'll die from that. And this will only last 30 seconds, and it is activated immediately after death. After those 30 seconds, you'll get all of your perks and guns back again, and on top of that, you can only use this once every 10 rounds. Or I should say, you can only buy it every 10 rounds. Now, this has a good amount of limits on it. It's definitely very interesting, very creative, and that's how it got to be in the number 1 position. But that's all the ideas we have for perks today. If you guys are wondering what we're going to be talking about in the next video, as well as the comment section down below this video, it is going to be for spooky and scary zombies ideas. Now, this can range really anywhere in zombies, as long as it has to do with a zombie idea for Treyarch's next zombie game, and it's a spooky, scary idea or concept, then you're good to go. It can be a weapon, it can be a gun, it can be a perk, it can be a map, it can be the smallest thing like the scope on a gun. I mean, really, you can just go wild with this, be as detailed or as simple as you want. As long as it's spooky or scary, you're eligible to get into the next video. So thank you for watching this video all the way to the very end. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.